Hello. Welcome, everybody, to the Dumb Sons of Bitches podcast. I am your host, Justin Smith, a.k.a. Teddy.
Yeah,
alongside,
you're going to hear that a lot. You're going to hear Teddy a lot.
Alongside with me is...
Steve Stevers, a.k.a. Hunter Stevers, since my name just took second place. But yeah, you're going to hear us in nicknames. You're going to hear us in third person, first person, every bit of person.
It won't make a lick of sense at first, but...
No.
Once you start listening, you'll figure it out.
None of this will make sense.
Laying here on the bed is across from us is Cole, Steve's brother.
Yeah, little brother.
A.K.A. Big Swole.
Big Swole.
Yeah, you're going to hear Big Swole a lot.
So this is the very first episode of the Dumb Sons of Bitches. It's a long time in the making. Probably 4 years we talked about it.
Dumb Sons of Bitches started off as a Snapchat group chat. And it was just a bunch of guys who didn't know shit about anything. We don't know nothing. So don't take our words as anything but just pure...
bullshit.
Yeah, it's just talk. We don't know what we're talking about. We think we're funny enough to do a podcast, so we started it. Justin thinks we're funny, so we're just going to see if we are actually funny.
Steve is funny. I'm trying to get him to do a stand-up night at the local bar.
We'll see how that goes. We'll see if that ever happens.
He has some jokes down.
Some nighttime writing during this pandemic. I have plenty of time.
Here recently, you wrote some stuff about the coronavirus because we're currently quarantined during this pandemic.
I wrote about the coronavirus because that's all there is to talk about.
Literally, you're home and you look at media and it's just fucking scary.
Yeah, it is. It got scary. It wasn't scary at first. Now it's hitting home. We just discovered we have 2 cases near us. We're lucky. We live in, Southwest Virginia, the corner. Not very urban. So we have a combined 12 cases near us. So we shouldn't be, too afraid because you could be worse. You could be New York.
You could be New York right now.
You could be New York. You could be Detroit.
Where bodies are dropping, which is terrifying.
Yeah. So, we're just living, but, staying careful.
And the governor, Northam, is that how you say his name, Northam?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, old Northam.
He told us last week to stay at home, and the, what is it? What was the guidelines? Till June 10th?
June 10th. He set a date 2 months in advance. The federal government said, just chill by April 30th. And then our fucking governor's like, hey, chill till June 10th. And what am I going to do until June 10th?
It's only April 5th.
He did this in March.
Yeah.
So if you think we're shitting on the governor, we are. We are. But we're going to shit on everybody in this podcast.
Even our friends.
We're going to shit on each other.
For example, our friend Matthew, who thought this was just, nothing.
He didn't just think it. He still thinks it. He's going to have to get it and die from it for him to change his mind. We love you to death, Matthew, but you're just wrong, brother.
Big time. Let's look at the stats right here. Virginia death toll. Currently, it's probably up now, but right now, there's 1,200 cases. How many deaths? I think the last time I saw it was
We're seeing
50.
a good amount of, the deaths aren't bad, but the virus.
It's more in the cities, out east.
Right.
That's Cole right there.
Yeah, Cole just going to pitch in the background, which is great. Give us a break from talking for a second.
Because Steve right now has a Xan. If you don't know what a Xan is, what is it?
It's a nicotine pouch that goes straight to the brain. I don't do nicotine often, so when I take a Zen pouch, it tears me to pieces. I'm as loose as a goose when I'm on a Zen pouch.
Loose as a goose.
Yeah, I refer, how rappers, they talk about I'm off a perk right now. They're high as balls. That's me off of a nicotine pouch. That's how lame I am.
God.
The first time I ever took a Xan, it was back. What was
the
it?
Wilder Ortiz fight in November. I remember it clear as day. Me and our other buddy Jack worried sick that we done killed the man right before the fight started. We were going to take him to the hospital after the fight ended.
Well, before that, we went to a Virginia Tech game, and it was pouring down rain. And when we got back and we went to our friend Jack's apartment, the fight was about to start. We was watching like the co-main event or whatever, and Steve's like, "Hey Teddy, why don't you try a Zen?" So I ate beforehand. I ate Cookout, which was a spicy chicken sandwich, fries, and a chocolate milkshake. Well, I put the Zen in. 5 minutes in, my head just starts limping on my left shoulder. And I'm like, I gotta take it out. And Steve is like, no, keep it in for another 5 minutes. So I'm trying my hardest.
Yeah.
I'm literally paralyzed to where I'm trying to fish hook my finger to get it out of my mouth. It literally took about a minute just to do that. And when I finally got it out, I'm completely paralyzed. I can't move. And then I tell Steve and I tell Jack, I'm like, I'm about to puke. So was it you or Jack that ran to get the trash can out of the bathroom?
I don't remember, but I had to get more than just a trash can. It was flowing.
It was a chocolate faucet of milkshake.
Yeah, the Zen pulled right out of it.
I was literally Linda Blair from The Exorcist puking on a priest. But it was the trash can.
You were the definition of off a Zen.
Yeah.
Like, I'm off a Zen right now. That was him. See, right now I'm just chilling, just
he's used to it.
just vibing. I try not to get a strong tolerance to it, so every time I take one, it fucks me up a little bit. Just give me a little buzz. But no, he should never have one again.
Never again, unless it's just for shits and giggles.
Oh yeah. Unless if he wants to vomit, we'll just Zen him right up. But that's about it.
I'll stick to just some liquor or a little Tom Collins.
Oh yeah. But I've stopped drinking because of a Zen. It fucks me up that much.
I wish I was like that, but nope, my body can't take it because I'm a wanko.
He's a wanker. He is a wanker.
But right now I'm drinking a Eagle Rose glass with Coke, and it's not bad.
Bootleg Buffalo Trace. That's what it is. He couldn't get to the Buffalo Trace in time.
I went to the ABC store, and I asked the guy, hey, I heard you guys have Buffalo Trace. And he's like, we don't today because we're sold out. And I'm like, damn. He's like, yeah, they usually get sold out the day we get them shipped in. So I'm going to have to order it or plan ahead.
Yeah, you got to order that shit online.
You
got to order liquor online during a pandemic. It's not going to happen. Yeah. You ain't getting it on time. Amazon doesn't view that as essential.
I didn't even know that was legal. To order liquor online.
Yep, our boy does it all the time. When I say our boy, it's not me. But back to the coronavirus.
Yes.
People need to stay the fuck inside.
They do. However, people still need to live their lives.
Right.
For us, we're essential workers. And where we work at, we have to go in. We work at the same place.
Yeah, which is fine. I mean, I don't mind going in. I don't want to sit at home all day and just be bored.
No.
I'd like to get paid, too.
That's true.
The unemployment right now, I thankfully even have a job.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. If we're sitting home and the unemployment, I mean, we don't know what's going to happen.
No, we don't. We're just, keeping on trucking. We don't know what's going to happen until more cases pop up in our area.
Another thing about the coronavirus. So, this all happened all of a sudden. Yep. Everything's canceled.
Cancel culture.
We had freaking plans going on. We're big fans of NASCAR, the sport.
We're big fans of UFC.
We're
big fans of... I'm big fans of baseball.
Yeah.
We like the basketball playoffs we're about to start. All of that has been torn from us.
Yes.
Torn from us by a fucking super flu.
Yeah.
During flu season.
We're
getting double dicked by a fucking virus. And we didn't even see it coming until it hit us.
Yeah.
We're getting double teamed by two flus.
I blame Matthew.
Yeah. Blame our friend who...
Gibbs, I blame you. And I know you're listening to this.
Yeah, you're going to listen to this, and you're going to turn it right off right now. Because you're going to be so fed up with us, but hey, this is what you get.
Well,
this is what you get.
things are canceled. We had plans to go to the Martinsville race.
Night race.
Night race. First night race ever at Martinsville.
Yeah.
Well, that was taken from us.
It hadn't been taken yet, but I envision it's going to get taken from us.
I feel
I
it
don't
coming.
plan on. I mean, even if they run the race, they're probably not going to do a crowd. Like, I don't expect a crowd.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to figure out a way to go to another race or get my money back, I guess.
Yeah, because that's not cheap.
Yeah. So our plans are getting fucked up. We know everyone's plans are getting fucked up. Everyone's party plans are getting fucked up. But if you want to party with 10 people. Don't
Yeah.
share drinks. Stay the fuck away from each other.
In your home.
Social distance party. It's not hard.
Yeah.
Just don't have a good ratio.
Play NASCAR on the game, like what we've been doing.
Have a good ratio. Have 7 girls, 3 guys. Like a fucking college frat house party. You guys can do this. You guys can do this. Our entertainment's been taken from us. There's no TV shows. I've been listening to 6 podcasts a day.
Podcasts are the only thing that's lit right now.
The only people getting me through this are Chris D'Elia, Joey Diaz, Joe Rogan, the fighter and the kid guys. Just find somebody, find something to get you through the next month.
Yes.
Just find something. Don't be going.
Find us.
Yeah. Yes.
This is our first episode. We're quarantine buddies right now.
Yeah. Yes. Find something and just stop touching each other and stop fucking partying for a month. Get sober for a month.
You freaking Florida college kids.
Yes.
Freaking
I'm talking to
partying
them.
on the
I'm not really talking to the people. I mean, I'm kind of talking to people around here too, but the places where there's more cases, just sit the fuck inside.
Yeah. Where it's severe, you know better.
Yeah.
You should know better.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit you with something right now. Look up on Twitter.
All right.
The first animal in the United States got it. A tiger. A tiger during Tiger King season.
What a time.
Fucking Joe Exotic's tigers got the tiger flu. And where is the tiger? It's in New York. You can double check it right now.
Coronavirus. Tiger.
Yeah. Yeah. This shit does not discriminate.
Yep.
I told you.
Bronx Zoo tiger test positive coronavirus.
Yeah.
First U.S.-based animal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus
It's getting
Christ.
the tigers who are endangered. What else is COVID going to take from us?
Is
It's
it-
going to take the tigers,
It's
too?
going to take the tigers.
Well, hell, the fucking British Prime Minister's got it. He's in the hospital.
Yeah.
He's in the hospital.
It didn't take Tom Hanks, though, or his wife. At least not yet. Because now they're saying that it can come back
Yes.
when you had it.
So take this shit serious. If you care about the tigers, stay the fuck home. Stay home. I mean, stop. I mean, just, it's not about you. It's about everyone.
Yeah.
And everything now.
Yeah. It's one thing, like, for example, if I get it, that's one thing. But if I spread it to the people I love, that's something else.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't want that to happen.
Yeah. We don't want it to happen at all. We just want our stuff back.
Yeah.
We want to go to movie theaters again. We want to go to sporting events
We
again.
want to go to a bar.
We want to go to a bar and play pool all night.
Yes.
Like fucking degenerates.
We want to see Khabib and Tony.
Yeah,
But-
actually, yeah. Good segue.
All right.
We need our sports back. We need that fight. We need that fight more than any fight.
That's been years, like...
That's years in the making, like
the
this
making.
podcast.
Yes. This is like the 5th time? Is it the 5th time?
It's five. It's 5 and counting.
Well-
I could see it happen again.
5th time of it trying to happen. And, you know, it might be cursed. Do you think it's cursed?
I don't think it's cursed. It's going to happen. But they're going to have to train in a bubble somewhere. For, whatever time they train, 2 months.
Battleship.
They're going
Fight on the
to
battleship.
have to fight in the ocean.
In the ocean.
On a fucking naval ship. No fans are allowed.
No.
No fans are allowed. You can only watch it. Because
Just-
I'm afraid somebody will hurt them too.
Yeah.
Somebody might hurt Tony. Tony tripped over some fucking cords and tore his ACL.
Because he likes wearing sunglasses.
Indoors.
Indoors.
But and Khabib fucking that one time they were supposed to fight ate dessert
Oh, yeah.
the night he was cutting weight. And he got sick the next morning because he couldn't cut the rest of his weight. And he's eating a Claire dessert the night before the fucking weigh-in. What the fuck is wrong with him? I blame him more than I blame Tony. But
Yeah.
I don't blame Khabib for not fighting during a pandemic. I don't blame him. I'm just disappointed.
However, though, there was rumors where Russia was going to let him fly over the fight.
Yeah. I
So,
don't think that's very smart.
so I'm like, Khabib, are you scared?
I don't think he's
Why
scared. I don't think he's scared. I just think he's not very careful.
That's true. Neither is Tony.
Well, yeah, neither one of them is careful, but they need to start looking out for us too. Like we need to see them battle each
This
other.
is the only fight we want to see. What everybody wants to see.
we don't give a shit about Connor. We don't give a shit about
John Jones, he's in jail right now.
Yeah,
Well, he's probably
not in jail. He's on house. He'll never go to jail. Let's just get that out there. He's gonna keep being a fuck up.
It's sad. There's something. He has problems, and he just needs to go to rehab for a really long time.
Well,
And he's got alcohol.
He's a pro athlete. He's not going to rehab for a year.
Yeah.
He'll be back in there again. But this, if he keeps it up, he's probably going to lose inside the octagon. And what happens when he loses? How's he going to act in public when he loses? He wins all the time. What happens if he loses? Is he going to go off the deep end?
That'd be bad. That would be bad. Because
He almost killed somebody, and he was undefeated. He ran over a pregnant girl.
Yeah.
He almost killed 2 people.
Yeah.
If you're one of those people.
He ran back to the crime scene to get what was it?
Probably money.
Money.
Probably.
Then he ran away.
Yeah. He's just a fuck up.
It's sad.
Don't be a John Jones.
Don't be a John Jones. That's going to be a common theme on this show.
Yeah, don't be a John Jones. We just created a fucking
Yeah.
a category for people who are doing shitty. And
Cole?
they're being shitty.
Cole, stay you. Don't be a John Jones.
I seen a conspiracy
Oh no.
Oh, here we go.
John Jones thing.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Because he had a gun, right, with him.
He was talking to homeless people in Albuquerque or wherever he's at. And he did have a gun. He was drunk. That's what happened.
They said he was in his car when it happened.
Yes.
They said he thought about suicide. If it was a suicide attempt.
Oh, shit.
I hope not.
That would not be good. Especially
See?
to the greatest fighter of all time.
What would happen if he loses to like Dominic Reyes?
The second fight? Do you think they're going to have a second fight?
They're gonna have a second fight, but John Jones is undefeated. Well, he's undefeated, period. But when you rematch John Jones, he is gonna fuck you up.
You get killed.
Yeah, he knows how to beat you.
Yeah.
You got to beat him on the first try. He's like Canelo Alvarez.
Yeah.
You got to beat him the first time.
But John Jones' biggest hater is a guy laying on the bed right beside me, and it's Cole.
Yeah.
He hates John Jones.
I don't know
I
why.
don't like him. He's a dumbass.
What?
Well,
He is. You're right.
He puts on a fake persona.
Yeah,
in
we all
front
see-
of the
we all see-
cameras and stuff. And then he does all this goddamn dumb shit.
Here he
And he
goes.
acts like he's some kind of god.
Here we go.
you're right.
It's just stupid.
You might be right.
Yeah,
He's fake.
he's fake.
He just needs to embrace the
Villain.
the villain.
He needs to be the heel, the
The
pro
heel.
wrestling heel.
Yeah.
He needs to take the heat.
Speaking of heel, we're watching WrestleMania tonight
We watched WrestleMania last night.
and last night. It was a 2-night event. It's a 2-night event.
That's the only sporting event on. You all should have been watching.
Yes.
You all would have seen the Boneyard match.
The Boneyard match might be the greatest
Pro wrestling spectacle.
Yeah.
I have ever seen.
Yeah.
Now, I kind of somewhat grew out of pro wrestling. The last WrestleMania I watched was back in high school at Steve's house, and I thought it was great. But until then, I didn't really watch it. But then last night, I watched it with no crowd in the audience, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
The Boneyard match was
That was incredible.
Amazing.
Excellent.
Yes.
10 out of 10.
Undertaker.
Yeah, we need more content like that. Undertaker can't wrestle in a ring. Might as well take him to a graveyard.
Yeah, and let him bury a few people.
Yes.
Like what he did last night.
Yes. And if you're hearing this, it's already happened.
It's already happened. Spoiler alert. I'm sorry.
Yes.
You should have been watching it like we were.
Yes. And tonight, there's
Get
going to be some weird shit
Yeah,
going on.
Get a hold of the Firefly Funhouse match.
Yeah.
Get a hold of that.
John Cena.
Yeah. That's all you need to know. To tune in.
Cena? Yeah.
John Cena. He follows me on Twitter. John Cena.
Does
He does.
Really? Does he really?
Pull up my Twitter.
Are you for real?
John Cena follows me on Twitter.
Is that for real?
Yes. I'll pull it up on my phone
Oh, okay.
if you need it.
Yeah, hold on. That's
John
wild.
Jones follows me, or not John Jones. John
Does
Jimmy
him?
John's the cool John. John Cena follows me.
The John you can't see.
Yes, the iconic man you can't see when he's wearing clothes.
Why not type in John Cena?
John's, I got it.
Okay.
It'll show it on mine. Look, John Cena follows you.
Oh my God, he really does fucking follow him. What the fuck?
All right, we're gonna handicap it. John Cena also follows 135,000 people.
That's still not.
You're one of them.
He's got 12 million followers, but he follows 135,000 people. That's a good ratio.
Yeah.
And I am one of them. He follows me.
That is amazing. I did
It was
not
the most
know that.
random shit ever. I was in bed before I went to school or something. And I was like, it said John Cena followed you. And I was like, what the fuck? That's a parody account.
No,
No,
it's the real deal.
it's the real John Cena.
And if you want to follow Steve, you just type in at Hunter Stevens.
Basic ass Twitter handle that you can all get a hold of.
Yeah.
But yeah, John Cena follows me on Twitter. It's
Wow.
It's insane.
I did not know that. That's shocking.
So he's probably seen some of my dumbass tweets.
Imagine John Cena looking through your feed. Like, for example, I see that one about Bush.
Oh, the tweet about our friend Bush.
Our friend Bush. All right, he is a legend. I don't know if we mentioned him already or
He's
not.
a cult figure.
He is.
He is a wild man.
He is very popular around these parts.
In our friend group, he's
The meme god.
he
Let's
is
just say
a
that.
what is he?
He's a
Listen. He's a rodeo. He's the bull. He's the clown, and he's the bull rider.
That's a
He's
good.
all three. The chaos.
Yes.
He's pure chaos.
Yes.
Remember the Joker in the Dark Knight? Chaos. That's Bush.
That's what he's saying. Chaos.
Yeah, that's Bush. He is a rodeo, a one-man rodeo that plays three parts in one night, one drunken night.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you ever see Diablo, that's his what you call it, his arch nemesis or his other half.
You ever seen the movie Split?
Yes,
That's a split personality.
that is
He's
his
got
split
Diablo.
personality.
Instead of having 8 personalities, he's got one nasty side of it.
When bootleggers and Twisted Teas gets a hold of him, gets in his system, Diablo eyes, they shine.
Yeah.
Red.
They're red.
Yes.
They're dark. He shouts. He's off of a horror movie.
He
From the
wants to
80s.
attack.
Yeah, he's. I don't know. They're gonna have to have him on the podcast.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to have him in Diablo mode,
Diablo mode.
and we'll see if we can deal with him.
Let's see if we don't get canceled.
Cancel culture. Cancel Diablo, which I would be a fan of if they cancel Diablo.
We need to get. All right, we need to get Diablo, Bush, then Diablo,
Yeah. So y'all see the difference.
and Matthew.
Matthew's a future guest. Matthew's normally a smart guy, but this one he just struck out on. He just
The
missed.
Corona.
He
Yeah.
struck out.
Yes.
He struck out looking. He didn't swing. He looked. He watched the ball go right by him.
He got backwards.
He knew what the pitch was. He was an Astros player. He knew what the pitch was and still couldn't hit the ball.
He didn't even have a bat in his hand.
He took the strike 3 and he's walking to the dugout and he's trying to convince us that he just hit a home run. That's Matthew. Once again, Matthew, you should have turned this off by now. You should not be listening by now, but that is literally what happened to you.
Yes.
And we're gonna roast you about it until the end of time. And unless you get corona, then we're gonna be like, we're gonna feel bad.
We'll be like, damn.
Oh.
But if
But if you survive it,
if I get
Back
corona,
on that train.
if I get corona, I'm gonna be so pissed at you. Every day I'm gonna cuss at you on our group chats.
the dumb sons of bitches group chat.
Yes. Where it originally came from.
Yes, yes. But yeah, that's what we got going on right now. We're kind of bored,
We thought the podcast would be essential to have or to start right now.
People aren't listening. The roads are packed.
Yeah.
People aren't staying indoors. Why do you think the June 10th timeline doesn't make sense?
Yeah.
What?
You know why? No one's listening.
Why?
Because we're stubborn-ass Americans. We want to be free, motherfuckers.
Oh, wow.
You're right there. You are right there.
It's not that. How do you set a June 10th timeline when people are going to be over this in like 2 weeks? People are going to go outside in 2 weeks. People are going to want to go out to
People are
eat.
going to go insane.
Yeah.
Walmart now.
People already have a
Yeah,
little bit.
Walmart just announced that they're letting limited amount of people into their store.
Imagine a Walmart supercenter with 10 people.
Yes.
10 customers.
Costco's been doing that already.
People are literally going to go insane
They're going to
now
fight
because
at
of
the
that.
Walmart
Yes. There's going to be fights at Walmart.
It's
all
already
day.
been.
Yeah.
All day long.
Let me in!
Yeah.
I need my toilet paper.
They're gonna
Let
be
me
the
in.
same.
Yeah, they're going to be fighting each other.
They need the shit wipes.
Yes.
They need shitter paper.
Shitter paper.
Just like we all
Better
need it.
paper.
Who the fuck started that? What asshole bought all the toilet paper?
I don't know. Or hand sanitizer.
Well, I'll get the
Well,
sanitizer.
yeah, we get the hand
You gotta clean your
sanitizer.
hands.
It's just,
Well,
did
were
they
selling
never
it for
wipe their
$70
ass?
We can't talk over each other.
Yeah, did they not wipe their ass beforehand?
No.
They just use their hand?
Yeah.
Do they have a bidet? Nobody has a bidet around here. Nobody.
That would be nice, though.
It would be
That
nice.
would be nice.
Water.
What?
The bidet. It's where it shoots water up your ass after you shit to clean your butt.
Damn.
You definitely
That's
need one of those.
futuristic shit right there.
You-
God dang.
They've been around.
Wait. How long?
They've been around. I've never.
Cole's
used
just
one.
finding this out.
I've never been
I
to
know.
a
He
bathroom.
destroys toilets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
Well-
poor Durham toilet.
yeah. The
Our first UFC event that we went to was UFC Raleigh back, what, was it last?
January.
January? Was it January?
Yeah, it was January.
January.
Stop the small toilet up. The only one we had in our Airbnb.
We went to an Airbnb. Apparently, it was owned by a former Olympian. It was a sketchy area, it looked like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
An Olympian certainly doesn't live there.
No.
no. But it was me, it was Steve, it was Cole, it was Hunter Smith, our other friend, who will be on this podcast.
Yes.
Because he is one of the ratchiest people I know.
He will talk your fucking ear off, too. It's
Yes.
perfect for him.
He should just have a podcast of himself. Just rambling on.
Dalia style.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Anyways, it was
Bush Smith.
Bush, Smith, me, Steve, Cole. Did I say everybody?
Yeah.
All
You
right.
There's
got
only 5 of us.
Well, we went to Raleigh. We stayed at an Airbnb, which is apparently owned by a former Olympian.
We don't
Did
know
she,
what the fuck she did.
Well,
No.
I thought she was a runner.
She might have been a runner. She wasn't like a gold medalist or anything, but still an Olympian.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still pretty crazy.
Well, anyways, the first night, the plan was the people who snored slept together. Well, it ended up being Cole and Steve sleeping in one bed. Hunter Smith snores like a freaking old 80-year-old man.
Yes.
Well, Cole and Bush decided to play Mortal Kombat till 3 a.m. So I'm like, I can't do this. Like, the place where I work, I go to bed at 10 o'clock. So I have to crawl in bed with Hunter Smith. And
It's not happening, Chief.
I couldn't
not
sleep at all.
happening. The night before I went to Las Vegas, I slept with him. We were already going to be sleep deprived. I slept for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I had to be up at 4 a.m. to go catch a flight.
His stinky breath was just on my ear, snoring.
He's shitting on our boy Smith
Yeah.
right now.
And so it was 3 a.m. So Bush had, he had his drinks. He was playing with Cole. So the toilet. All right, when we got there, the toilet was already messed up. Well, I don't know what happened. I'm laying in bed, and all I hear is Bush cursing at the toilet. You fucking piece of shit, you motherfucker. I'm going to fix this shit. And this is 3 a.m. Bush is trying to fix the toilet at 3 a.m. while we're all trying to sleep. Well, he wanders off, I guess. So I think it was maybe 5 a.m. I finally get up because there's complete silence. I guess Cole went to bed, and Bush is laying on the couch, and I went in the living room because I couldn't go to sleep because of Hunter Smith's snores. So I laid on the other couch, and I probably slept for a good 2 hours, and that was it. But anyways, the last day, I think it was the morning.
Right before we leave.
Cole takes a ginormous shit and destroys the toilet
Yes.
for good.
Something he's known for doing.
Yeah.
He is known for this.
And for him to not know what a bidet is.
As a shitter connoisseur. As somebody who wrecks toilets for a living and, might look up alternatives to toilets and stuff, he does not know that there's a toilet out there that will wash your asshole so you don't have to take a shower after a dirty shit.
So you might have to invest in that. Because I kind of want to invest in as well.
Yeah.
Our dad thinks he needs an outhouse to
Also,
himself.
Outhouse.
We never fixed that toilet. It was still broken after we left.
Was it?
Yes.
She left that poor Olympic
She's going to walk in.
athlete.
She's be like, what happened to my toilet?
We should have had a better toilet.
Yeah, for an Olympian, you should have had a better toilet.
You should have had a bidet if you're
Yeah.
an Olympian. If you're an Airbnb that you never stay at, that you rent out to people like us.
Yeah,
She probably owns multiple.
Oh, I'm sure she owns plenty.
she might. Yeah,
That's how she makes her side money since she's an Olympian.
yeah.
They don't make money.
No.
The only
But
ones
they
that
do
make
get free McDonald's.
yeah, the only ones
Free
that
McDonald's?
yes,
Yeah.
that's a sponsor.
Really?
Yeah, you get free McDonald's if you're Olympian.
The best athletes in the world gets free McDonald's.
Yeah, but
The worst food
you make
in the
your,
world.
You make your money as an Olympian off of
Sponsor.
sponsorships if you
Yeah.
place and if you're a medalist.
Yeah.
You do unless you're an NBA player who's just on a team or something.
Yeah.
Right.
That's how you make money. Like that's just the way it is.
But
Speaking of
McDonald's,
Olympics, that shit got canceled too.
till next year,
Yes.
which is kind of
Weird,
insane.
Because it's an odd year. It's always on even years.
Is it really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, that's 2021.
Hmm.
That's the thing. Think about it though. What the corona gonna do? The corona has postponed so much stuff. There's gonna be so much fun stuff at once.
Yes.
Like this fall, the Kentucky Derby got pushed to the fall. College football's gonna be in the fall.
Oh my
Pro
God.
football's gonna be in the fall. A lot of NASCAR is gonna be in the fall.
There's going to be a
The
lot
Masters might be in the fall.
A lot of concerts are going to be in the fall.
Our fall is going to be insane.
of. Well, I'm
Pumpkin
hoping.
spice season will be insane.
Yes.
For you ladies out there, you're going to be going to festivals.
Oh my
wearing-
God! I need my pumpkin spice.
Yes, wearing your Uggs to festivals. There won't be no, these outfits you're wearing. You're going to be wearing coats to
Yes.
festivals. But at least you get to go.
But we hope that the corona is gone by the summer because I want the summer to be lit.
Well, yeah, that's the thing about hot weather. It should deter the virus.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Well, you don't hear a lot about the flu during the summer. That's what I'm basing it off of.
Yeah.
I'm basing it off the flu because I was told to.
Well, this one is a super fun.
This is a flu with a big cock.
Yeah.
Let's just get that out of the way.
That's
It
a good
is,
description.
and it is dicking us down. We are getting dicked down.
For sure.
Yeah.
In our own house.
It sucks ass.
Yes. It has kept us in all spring. Spring's fun as fuck.
Yeah.
Summer's cool. It's just super hot.
Yes.
Fall's cool. It's just a little windy.
Yep.
Leaves dying.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
trees dying.
Spring's when everything comes to life. We're
Yes.
supposed to be outside. And we are indoors. Unless you fucks are outdoors, which you shouldn't be doing.
Right.
So just stay the fuck inside. Listen to Joey Diaz.
Sorry, I farted.
Listen to Joey Diaz.
Yes.
Listen to Chris D'Elia.
Yes.
They will get you through this. I don't think we'll get you through this.
They're helping us get us
Yes.
through this.
This is secondhand getting through this.
Yes.
Yes.
We are D minus level of them.
Yes.
We will get
I don't
to
think
A
I'm
plus
funny at
one
all.
day. We'll get to A plus
I don't
one
think
day.
I'm funny at all. But if I can help get you through it, they can.
For sure.
So listen to them. Just chill the fuck out. Exercise outside.
But that's the thing. Because the guidelines of the our governor, what he said, it doesn't really make sense to me because he wants us to stay home. But he doesn't want us to go outside. To go anywhere.
I know. Yeah.
But when I was watching that live stream, I think it was on Twitter. Because I'm always on Twitter. We're always on Twitter.
No, we live on Twitter.
We live on Twitter. There was somebody in the crowd that says, "What about golf?" And he was like, "Oh, golf's fine."
Golf's fine, so that means
Everybody
everything
else-
outside is fine.
Yeah, but parks are closed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't even hike local fucking
But,
parks.
but you can play golf.
Yeah. It's stupid.
Even golf tournaments.
It is stupid.
So it doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't.
But
Open
we've been
it.
golfing.
Open it all or close it all.
Yeah. That's one thing that I've gotten into. Steve's got me into golf.
Did I get you into golf, or did Wyatt and them get you into golf?
I think you might have, because you kind of motivated me. You've motivated me to lift weights again. And that's another thing that we got to do inside. Stay active.
Yeah.
Lifting weights. We can't go to the gym
Unless you're
anymore.
Big swole.
Yeah, unless you're big swole, you don't lift nothing. You lift.
But it looks like he lifts everything.
You lift a Coke can.
You just need to see his back. But he has no ass.
Nope.
There's nothing there.
It's nothing.
It's like that Lil Wayne song. You know, how does he describe it? You like a bitch with no ass. You ain't got shit. That's Big Swole.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody double check me on that. That is a definite Lil Wayne song.
That is the biggest ass. I mean,
It's the biggest absence of ass.
the biggest back I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Like, that could
You
be
just
my
wait
bed.
till we get the visual version of this.
Yes.
We're gonna look like clowns.
Yeah.
The one thing that the corona's done positive, it's since, local, like, small-time restaurants and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a lot in business for them and stuff like that. That's
Well,
one good thing about
It's
it.
only takeout though.
Yeah. That is true.
But there's nowhere else to go get food, so...
That is true.
Actually, there is. It's all takeout.
Yeah, shit.
You don't-
okay,
you
but
don't-
you don't want people...
You don't want people. You don't want to eat at chains.
I get
Yeah,
a little
there's-
skeptical of, like, going to, say, Wendy's drive-thru. I'm like, are you clean?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
the people who are making my food, are you
I
clean?
haven't been to a drive-thru yet. I've been going in and getting food.
Yeah.
And it's not because I'm being careful. It's just what I've
I
done.
mean, I went for a cookout drive-through like a week ago.
Yeah, but
Do you feel any different?
Nah.
Well, that's good.
so it's probably safe. But
Yeah. However,
It was
I've been
good.
having a bad migraine, but I think that's just because of work, because I'm constantly looking at the screen.
Yeah,
But I feel
probably.
great other than that.
I'll be hate looking at a screen for a long time, too.
Yeah.
Even though we do that on our phones.
your
Yeah.
phones are about ruined us. But that's a different day.
That is a different
That's
day
a
to
different
discuss.
podcast and a different day.
Yes. What time are we looking at?
We're at 37 minutes.
Hell yeah.
That's not bad.
No.
But WrestleMania is about to start. Night 2.
That is true.
Yeah.
So if you're listening to this live, which none of you are, please get on it.
Yeah.
Get the network.
And just rewatch it.
Rewatch it.
Yes.
Don't
You're
look
gonna
at
have
spoilers.
you're gonna have plenty of time since you're doing nothing.
Nothing. And the pay-per-view isn't even that much money either.
Yeah, it's on a network for $9.99.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you don't have the network, how much is it? 30?
$34.95.
Yeah.
Watch
For
it.
a 4 or 5 hour event?
It's
Yeah.
the only
Yeah.
sporting event on. Don't tell me it's not a sport. Those
Yeah.
motherfuckers fly through the air.
Donald Trump called it Vince McMahon. That makes it a sport because he was talking to all sports commissioners.
Yeah. So
Vince
get,
McMahon is a legend.
so get on the network, watch the event.
Because we're going to do that.
Because we're going to end, we'll probably talk about it on our next podcast. We'll probably talk a lot of wrestling, a lot of football, a lot of UFC, a lot of pop culture.
A bunch
Yes.
of random shit.
We couldn't cover everything today,
No.
No.
but
We-
that's not the goal.
We tried to condense everything that you need to know starting out.
We tried to talk about Rona.
Rona, because that's the only thing going on.
I call it COVID to be different. I don't even call it COVID. I call it COVID.
To be, different, sophisticated.
No, what's the word? Edgy.
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 Yes. So that's what we're trying to do. So that's what we're trying to do here.
Yes. So, don't take everything that we say so seriously.
We're gonna say some foul shit. Like
I mean-
messed up shit.
Yeah, I mean, we live up to the name of the show, Dumb Sons of
That's
Bitches.
what it is.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
that's all it is.
Justin just thinks we're funny enough to broadcast our friendship and friend group live.
I think so. I mean, Steve, he blunt
Yes.
one-liners,
Brutally honest.
brutally honest. Me, I'm just freaking weird, and I say just awkward, freaking cringy shit.
Yeah.
Bush, he's
It's just a rodeo.
a rodeo. Smith, he's just ratchet. He'll say some nasty stuff.
Yes.
And Matthew, Matthew is Matthew.
Matthew's interesting.
He's an interesting
Man,
dude.
He's a cool cat.
he's pretty smart. Like I said, he just struck out on this one, but he'll have some good insight into certain things we'll talk about on here
Yeah. And they're all going to come on later on.
eventually.
Yes.
So just bear with us.
And Cole will be here every now and then.
Since this is his room, we're
Lane-
broadcasting.
Yes. We're doing the podcast in his room.
So he technically should probably be here while we do this.
I'm sitting.
God.
I'm sitting with some marbles, if you guys can hear that.
ASMR.
And then his cookie jar, that's a rooster.
It's a rooster.
If you guys can hear this. It's a dying rooster needing some cookies in his stomach.
It's his piggy bank. It's his rooster bank, piggy bank. But yeah, that's what we're
shit.
surrounded by.
Yeah. So, I think we're done for today.
We're gonna wrap it up and watch this WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Justin's gonna edit the fuck out of this to make it sound really cool. He's gonna make us sound like $1 million because
I hope.
we do not look like $1 million. So
No,
we
we
gotta.
don't. No, we don't.
So for the visual presentation, we got a mountain to climb.
Yeah.
Yeah, the video aspect will come soon. We just gotta.
We gotta get it out there.
Work
Yeah.
out some kinks.
This is new to us, and but we're gonna make it happen, and we hope you guys enjoy this journey.
Amen.
So we're gonna leave now, and thanks for listening. This is Justin Smith, aka Teddy, and
This is Steve.
Cole,
Big Swole.
Big Swall. Thanks for watching, or thanks for listening,
We're out.
and we're out.
Bye.
Bye.